Imagine being rejected by both humans and your own kind. Treated like a monster your entire life. And then finally finding someone who sees you as family. This is the story of Tony Chopper, and the man who changed his life forever. The story begins deep in the snowy mountains of Drum Island, where a strange creature is being hunted. Villagers chase what they believe is a dangerous beast, firing weapons and shouting as they try to capture it. But this monster is just a scared reindeer. A reindeer who can talk. His name is Chopper. Born different, with a blue nose that made him an outcast among his own herd, Chopper was already alone. But everything changed when he accidentally ate a mysterious devil fruit. It gave him the ability to think, speak, and walk like a human. But instead of acceptance, it brought him even more pain. Humans feared him. Reindeer rejected him. And so, Chopper was forced to live alone, hiding in the cold wilderness. Until one day, he met someone unexpected. A strange, loud, and slightly crazy doctor named HEARTBREAK. At first, Chopper didn't trust him. Every time he tried to approach humans before, he was attacked. But HEARTBREAK was different. Instead of fear, he showed kindness. Instead of running away, he stayed. Even when Chopper panicked and tried to defend himself, HEARTBREAK didn't fight back. He simply introduced himself and offered to help. For the first time in his life, someone saw Chopper not as a monster, but as a patient. And eventually, as family. HEARTBREAK treated Chopper's wounds, fed him, and gave him something he had never known before. A home. Days turned into months, and months turned into a year. During that time, Chopper didn't just heal physically. He began to heal emotionally. HEARTBREAK taught him lessons far beyond medicine. He taught him about dreams, about hope, and about never giving up, even when the world seems cruel. HEARTBREAK believed that this broken country could still be saved. He believed that no disease was truly incurable. And more importantly, he believed in Chopper. For the first time, Chopper started to believe in himself too. He found a purpose. He wanted to become a doctor. Not just any doctor, but someone who could cure anything. A cure for every disease. A cure for pain. A cure for loneliness. But happiness never lasts forever. HEARTBREAK was hiding a secret. He was dying. And instead of letting Chopper watch him slowly fade away, he made a painful decision. He pushed Chopper away. He told him to leave, to never come back. Chopper was heartbroken, confused. He didn't understand why the one person who cared about him would suddenly abandon him. But the truth was, HEARTBREAK was trying to protect him. He didn't want Chopper to experience the pain of losing someone he loved. Determined to save him, Chopper searched desperately for a cure. He remembered a story about a miracle mushroom that could heal any disease. So he risked his life and traveled into the dangerous valley of death. After facing deadly conditions, he finally found what he believed was the cure. He rushed back, full of hope. But what he didn't know was the truth. The mushroom was poisonous, deadly. When HEARTBREAK saw it, he immediately understood. But instead of rejecting it, he smiled. Because he knew what it meant. Chopper had risked everything, just to save him. So HEARTBREAK did something unthinkable. He drank it anyway, not because it would heal him, but because it would make Chopper believe that he had helped, that he had succeeded, that his efforts mattered. Shortly after, HEARTBREAK made one final decision. He would give his life meaning. He marched toward the castle of the Tyrant King, where doctors were being held captive. Even knowing it was a trap, he went anyway, because he was a doctor. And a doctor's duty is to save lives. Surrounded by enemies, HEARTBREAK stood tall and delivered his final message. When does a man die? Is it when he is shot? Is it when he suffers from a disease? No. A man dies when he is forgotten. And with that, he gave his life. But his dream didn't die with him. It lived on, inside Chopper. Broken, devastated, and filled with grief, Chopper was ready to give up on everything. But someone else stepped in. Dr. Kureha. A strict, harsh, but deeply caring doctor. She revealed the truth to Chopper. That kindness alone is not enough to save lives. To truly help people, you must have knowledge. You must become strong. And so, Chopper made a promise. He would become a real doctor. He would carry on HEARTBREAK's dream. He would become someone who could cure anything. Not just diseases, but the pain in people's hearts. Back in the present, as Luffy and his crew finally meet Chopper, they don't see a monster. They see a friend. And for the first time, Chopper begins to realize something. Maybe he's not alone anymore. Maybe this is where he truly belongs. But just as things begin to settle, danger is already approaching. Enemies are closing in. And the next battle is about to begin.